Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are making some level of progress on our mission to unite Africa. Of course, we're currently fighting a slight defensive war over here. It won't take very long, I suppose, to finish this up, and we should probably continue our work over here, except I've been thinking about that. There's nobody who can really gobble these up. Over here, though, the Arabian Empire absolutely can come in. So I want to get this cleaned up absolutely as quick as we can. So I think we'll attack Gajam and perhaps Amhara at the same time. Of course, we can't declare war until after our armies are no longer raised over here. And so that is something that we have to keep in mind. I would like to raise our High Crown Authority. Of course, we're waiting on Manorialism. Some stones are better left unturned. Fantastic. We don't exactly care. We can do some ransoming, and we shall. That's perfect. We can create additional titles. I'm not too keen on doing that right now. I more want to attack over this way and do what we can. There's Damat over here. They're currently losing against... Is this an internal thing? This is internal. Okay. We don't actually care about an internal thing, then. That's fine. We'll just wrap up this siege, and then we'll work on conquering this area over here. Just because I don't want the Arabians to get it. And hopefully the Byzantines don't really expand over here too much. Okay, there's that war done. Fantastic. And we'll disband our troops, and that of course means that we can attack Gajam. Now, we were actually working on swaying this guy to see if we could get him to accept our vassalage. He's not gonna. This is not going to be a thing. So we're gonna have to declare on him. And we could do a duchy conquer. We do need the piety to do that, though. What about Amhara? What are our options here? Okay, that's a potential option. Given the choice, I would rather conquer Duchy than Holy War for Duchy. So let's declare that. And we are, of course, going to head on in. We'll raise up our troops here. There we go. They have a fair number of troops over here, but that's fine. We don't care. They're walking on up. They're probably going to try to attack us. Do we get troops here before then? Troops are coming in fairly quickly. However, we did not get troops in before then. Okay. So that's the thing. I think we'll move our rally point over to here. And we'll do a raise. And we'll just hold them here. And bleed them as much as we can. I don't actually care about losing this battle. That said, I am going to go ahead and retreat right now. There we go. And yeah, like I said, I don't care about losing this battle. That is fine. Where are they retreating to? That's a little ways away, but that's not too bad. We're mostly just waiting on our men-at-arms to show up. They should arrive here eventually. And once they do, then we'll be fine. Come on, men-at-arms. You can do it. I'm sure that you can do it. Are our men-at-arms tied into this army? We were still gathering. These guys aren't gathering. Where are our men-at-arms? That's really awkward. Okay, so our men-at-arms didn't gather in this army because they were still tied to this one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So our men-at-arms were just not traveling because of that situation. Now they're here, and we're completely okay. We're going to split off our levy troops, of course, as we normally do. I really wish that you could shift-click them, but it's okay. There we go. And we'll send these guys on over this way, and these guys can come on over as well. Our men-at-arms will come on over, and we'll win this battle. No worries about that one. Just a little more awkward than it needed to be. Of course, the reason for that was because they had their troops pre-raised, but that's fine. And we shouldn't have any issues here. Yeah, we're not going to. So I'm just going to disband that. We did just inherit this. And that's actually perfect. We will accept that, and we will, of course, grant this to a low noble. Okay, that's fine. So that will reactivate in a bit. And we'll fight off this army real quick. And we'll then fight this army and grab ourselves a little bit of war score. We can ransom some prisoners, and that's something that I am going to do. We're in line to inherit a bunch of titles as well. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. The question is, do we want to double siege this? That is a question. And I think the answer is yes. But we're going to leave both groups of mangonels over there. Or rather, these are onagers, aren't they? Yeah, we're going to leave both groups of onagers over there. And that'll be okay. Yeah, these guys are going to come back. But what we're going to do is we're going to raise up somewhere around 3,000 levy troops. We don't need any more than that. This is going to put us negative in cash. And actually, we're just going to call that good. And we're going to come in over here and reinforce this. We'll see what their plan is. Yeah, they're coming in to attack us here. This is perfect. Bring it. Our reinforcements arrived just in time. Yep, we're winning this battle. Perfect. Very happy to see that. They have these 840 troops over here, but they're not moving them in, although those could have turned the tide if they had come in immediately. They could have done that, but they didn't. Excellent. We'll just group these together for now, and we'll just start working on this siege, and then we'll bring these lads in now that that's done. Perfect. We'll just let these guys go. I was going... They're going to attack us? That is very foolish. They absolutely should not have done this. That is unspeakably foolish, in fact. Okay, if that's what they want to do, I mean, I'm not going to stop them. What is this powerful faction? Oh, this is peasant rabble. We actually don't care. They're not actually dangerous. And here they come again. Once again, this is a bad idea for them. They are not going to succeed in this. We are not quite capped on our battles yet. We are going to be. We do have a new stewardship perk available, and we'll grab War Profiteer, since we're planning on being at war quite a bit. Fantastic. We don't have any additional ransoms that we can do, sadly. But we'll finish up this siege, no problem. 2 months on that. And this will give us this duchy. I would really, really like it if we could get this guy to accept vassalage, but he's not going to. And it is, of course, because he's the wrong culture and we're not technically his de jure liege. Now, I do wonder what the imperial title is here. Abyssinia? We're a ways away from forming Abyssinia. Okay. So that'll take some time. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Fantastic. We absolutely take that. These guys are going to come in and attack us again. That is another foolish proposition. They need to group up. That's their only chance right now. Not come in piecemeal like this. It's never going to work. Not in a million years. There we go. Got a valuable hostage as well. We'll enforce our demands. And of course, we will disband our armies and we'll need to hand these out. We'll grant this to this guy. And we will grant this to this guy. He'll do. Excellent. We can create a few additional titles, and that might be something that we want to do. These are all duchy level titles? Okay. I'm not actually that concerned about duchy level titles. Kingdom level titles, on the other hand, I am interested in dealing with. This guy. He is Coptic. Oh, we need a new counselor. And we did just discover horseshoes. That's great. We should take a look here and see what is being exposed next. It's chronicle writing. Okay, that is probably objectively the worst thing that could have been exposed there. I don't care about the individual de jure duchy casus belli, and I don't care about the prestige cost reduction either. Yeah, that's not great. Well, it'll get done anyway. So I guess that is fine. I do want to check to make sure that we've not actually maxed out our men-at-arms size. Let's go ahead and do that next. And what does this guy... He's a brilliant strategist. He has an assertive presence. Okay. We'll go ahead and boost all of these up to size 8. Like so. Excellent. Yes, give me those sweet, sweet additional feudal taxes. Happily. Okay, he didn't like it. That's fine. I don't exactly care. We can attack Showa down here. This might not be a bad idea. Oh, we have a truce with them. Of course, we just attacked them. I'm a moron. Adal over here, though. This one might be a decent option. We could do a kingdom invasion. A de jure county is not necessarily great. And duchy level titles, I mean... Duchy of Adal would not be awful. I suppose we could do that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. He already has troops up, it looks like. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful with where we raise our troops to not have the same issue that we had last time. We're going to raise it up in Amhara. And once again, we're just going to wait till we have our men-at-arms. Come on, men-at-arms. You can make it over. They'll get here eventually. Peasants. Okay. We'll take a look at this in just a moment here. These guys are over here. Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, they can do that all they want. We'll get to them. Okay, there we go. We really, really don't need this many levies here. So we're going to send home about 8,000 levies. We'll disband that, and the rest of these troops, they're going to come on over here and try to catch this force. They're not going to with that movement order, obviously. But regardless, we're going to raise up a few troops over here now. And how many are we going to get? We only need somewhere around 1,000 or 2. This should be sufficient. Yep, that'll do. Excellent. Get out of here, you peasants. Let's check in on this situation over here. We're actually going to catch some of them. Ridiculous. They should not have allowed this. Okay, this is now over. Perfect. And we are going to put down this force. It is no longer necessary. Wonderful. Absolutely great. Okay, we're going to attack their capital, of course. And we may want to double siege. In fact, I believe we do want to double siege this. We did gain a level of devotion, and we are currently negative in our cash, which isn't great. However, we can ransom this guy, who is not counting as war score. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and split this force in half. Or actually, we did stack wipe them twice, so we can probably get away. Yeah, I'll take that unpressed claim. Well, we can probably get away with just stationing besiegers here. Like that. And then these guys will head to the capital. And I do want us to be working on faith conversions. So let's definitely do that. Wonderful. These guys can then station besiegers here. And we'll take this force over to this barony. Wonderful. And then we'll station besiegers here. And we're just going to quad siege our war goal. Fantastic. Yes, they have more territory than we're going to take here, but that's completely okay. Now, where are our onagers at? Okay, they're up here. 3 months, 3 years, 19 months, and 19 months. Okay. Hello, pause menu. Go away, pause menu. So yeah, this should get finished up relatively soon here, and we'll just get that underway. In the meantime, men-at-arms negotiation, that's nice. In the meantime, we should probably think about attempting to get another domain limit. Does Administrator give us a domain limit? That gives us Stewardship, which might get us a domain limit. We could switch over to Domain Focus. That is a thing we could do, but I don't think it would be worthwhile. Hergeld is, of course, what we're going to take next. And this war should be pretty under control. Yeah, they're raising up troops over here, but I don't think we even care. We finish up this siege, and we're just going to group up over here. We're not going to fight them. We're just going to pop in over here and put our onagers to work. And maybe we station in besiegers here and take these guys over to pursue this force. They're heading up this way. Okay, we'll happily take that. And we'll put in a leader here. This guy will do, and we'll absolutely win that with the leader. So that's great. That is absolutely wonderful. We'll stack wipe these guys again. And I guess we may as well come over and kill these guys and start working on other sieges. I mean, I'm pretty sure that these 3 sieges will, in fact, finish the war for us. Ooh, new silver coins minted. Because we're generous and honest. Okay, that's a lot of stress. I'm going to just mint the silver coins. We'll facilitate ourselves some trade. Wonderful. And let's go ahead and get these sieges wrapped up. 49 days there. On this one, 6 months. And on this one, 8 months. Sure. Akan has absolutely no chance here. Or rather, Adal has absolutely no chance here. They are definitely not going to win. And this is going to be their capital falling, which may actually give us the war score we need. We'll see. It did. We took our foe hostage. Fantastic. We'll enforce our demands and disband our troops. And of course, we'll need to hand all this out. So we will grant this to people who are the correct culture and religion. Wonderful. And we'll hand this one out as well. There we go. And the question is, what are we going to attack next? Well, we just gained a level of fame to Exalted Among Men. That's great. That means that we could potentially attack Ajuran with a Invade Kingdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counties. There. Alternatively, Oyoko has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are also 10. But I think for the reasons I stated earlier that it's more important that we conquer down here. Because I don't want it to get into the hands of the Arabian Empire. So I think we go for Outer Ajuran next. I think we declare on these guys. We don't quite have the prestige that we need though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ransom off a couple of these prisoners. That's 50 gold there. And we'll try to breed a large cattle herd. We did succeed. Perfect. And we'll ransom this guy as well. Fantastic. And we will create ourselves a duchy title. The Duchy of Ashanti should be fine. We will create this. Wonderful. And that will, of course, need to be handed out. We will give that... That's kingdom level. We'll give that to this person. And we'll grant in the Emirate of Ashanti. Wonderful. And the reason that we did that was to give us enough prestige to be able to declare this war. However, our cash is a little on the low side. The question is, how many troops does this guy have? 6,200. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we'll wait for one more month tick here, and then we'll go ahead and run this. There's our next payment. Oh, that does give us Airgeld. That is a big, big deal. That is a big deal. Okay. We are now feeling very comfortable on doing this kingdom invasion. So we'll go ahead and declare this. Wonderful. And we will raise up our troops. As before, we will wait until our... Wow, they raised up their troops just instantly. I suppose they would. That is their capital. We're going to back off then and make sure that our men-at-arms are still making their way over. There we go. Yeah, these guys are going to die, and we don't care. That's actually completely okay. 500 gold? Yeah, I'll take that. This is actually a lot of troops. They hired a bunch of mercs, but that's fine. We don't care about this. It is completely irrelevant. We just need to let our troops arrive over here. Yeah, they're going to siege. They're going to spread out. It's fine. We've got plenty. We can deal with this. We can downsize our army once we've dealt with theirs. I think they hired a fair number of mercs, though. But that's fine. We'll just head on in, and we should have no problem winning this. Even if they all pile in, it should be okay. Yeah, they're not into this at all. We're actually going to catch them piecemeal, which is a huge deal here. That is enormous. That we just caught a 2.5k stack. That's a huge, huge chunk of their army that is just gone. And they're now walking into our territory where we have defensive structures. This is catastrophic for them. We're going to chase them to their capital. Once we arrive there, we'll leave levies, and we will leave... Not all of our levies, but we'll leave some of our levies here, as well as our onagers. So our onagers remain, and we'll leave maybe around 5,000 levy troops here. We'll select these guys, and we'll keep chasing the rest of their army. And we'll begin our siege. Wonderful. I have no idea where these guys are retreating to. Yeah, we'll take attrition on the way, but it's fine. I don't mind. It looks like they're retreating all the way down, like, this way. Oh, over here. Okay. I miscalculated that, then. They have additional troops up here, but that's why we left 5,000. Okay, now they're heading over here. I like it. And they're going to let us catch them, actually. I want to check our leadership. Skill 36. Okay, looks good. All of our men-at-arms are there as well, except for our onagers, who are, of course, up here sieging. They have additional reinforcements coming in, but it's too late. They are not going to succeed. Yeah, they've already turned around. Fantastic. Get out of here. We're going to chase them, and yeah, we're going to take attrition, but it's fine. I want to keep them busy while we siege their capital. How's that siege going, anyway? Is this actually under siege? Yeah, it's actually almost done. Fantastic. I just can't see the UI element here. Interesting. Okay, they're actually retreating up this way. Sure. Over here. Gotcha. So they're probably going to head up here and try to siege or something. That did put us up to 62% war score. And how much of that is from battles? Only 29. That's great. We can get additional war score here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. They are attempting to flee from us. I don't blame them. They're attempting to resupply is what they're doing, but they're not going to succeed, and in fact, we might catch them piecemeal here again, because they're split up. And that's what's happening, it looks like. Yep. We caught just the larger chunk of their army there. The smaller chunk is leaving. Once again, that is disastrous for them. Utterly disastrous. Okay, we are going to head on over this way to attempt to reinforce our troops. But it looks like they're stopping to siege at the capital. They may have the troop quality to be able to fight our siege force. Our siege force is not good at fighting, to be completely clear. But it looks like they're not going to even bother. So that's wonderful. They might be able to group up here, we'll see, but we're going to fight these guys at their capital. This is, of course, our territory. And they're not going to win. This force looks like they're retreating over here. That's fine. We're going to come and attack over here. We should be maxed now from battles. Or actually, we're not even close to maxed from battles. Okay. They do have ticking war score against us, which is entertaining, to be sure. Absolutely entertaining, but they won't have that for too much longer. We're at 39% from war score right now, and we are, of course, coming over here to fight this force. And they are coming down over here. Too bad we were locked in there. Do we catch them over here? It looks like we might. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Their armies are just split up. This is not good for them at all. There we go. Another victory for us. That's not a stack wipe, I don't believe. Yeah, absolutely not. We need to come over here to reinforce this group. They are likely to attack our sieging force, I think. We have a good numerical advantage on them. Actually, they're coming in over this way. Let's see where they go from there. They're just going to chill. They're just going to chill. Fascinating. We're at 43% war score from battles. We can still get another 7%, and we're about to finish up this siege. Fantastic. So this is another battle victory for us. That was fast enough to stack wipe. Great. So that's one of their stacks gone, and that's 100% war score. We will now enforce our demands. And there we go. And technically this is all contiguous. Technically. Through the smallest of borders here. We'll disband our troops, and we of course need to hand these titles out. Correct culture, correct religion is the goal. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue our conquests in this region. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.